What's up, y'all? What is up? All right. What's up? What's up, man? We live. All right. So, number one, I just want to say, man, I missed you guys. Yesterday, I did not go live. I got to do better. But I do enjoy spending time with you guys. I'm back. And we, of course, are going to have a great stream. We're going to be talking about a few things, especially when it comes to reselling. We're going to be talking about how you can get some products and what you can do with the products. I'm just here to kick game, bro. I'm not really here to do a lot of fluff, nor am I here to kick a lot of smoke and give false expectations. Y'all know how I carry it. I don't like to waste time, and I also don't like to create dreams, because people like to create dreams because they think that those dreams are something that you're just going to buy into, and when you buy into them, they're going to try to take advantage. We don't do that, all right? I treat you guys like you are my family, because you guys are my family, and I'm also dedicated to making sure we profit, all right? Now, I just want to throw something out there, all right? Now, y'all know how I keep it 100, right? So I wake up this morning, and I got discouraged, man. I wake up this morning, and somebody hurt my heart. They hurt my heart, and I didn't know how to handle it, okay? And I just want to make this very clear on why I'm telling you guys this, because this is embarrassing, okay? Somebody said something to me this morning that was embarrassing. Matter of fact, maybe I could pull it up on TikTok. This person says something. I didn't delete the comment. I just responded to the comment. But the reason why it was embarrassing is because he was right. So guys, right? And let me see. Okay, there we go. I wish I didn't have to show his name, but it's okay. Right? I just this was embarrassing. So I'm going to show you guys, but y'all can't laugh. I got to promise not to laugh. You feel me? But I want to show you, because I feel like a lot of people go through this, especially on social media. You ready? All right. So this person said to me right here. This person said something really important. He said, honest question. You get little views and interaction. Why post and no focus on one single platform? No hate, just curious. That's what the person said. Now, I want to be very, very clear. I woke up at 5:30 a.m., okay? And it's the first thing I done seen. All right? I done woke up, wipe my eyes, about to get in the shower, go walk the dog, take the kids to school, and I saw that. And I like to be transparent, because I know there's somebody out there that may be going through what I be going through. And while, yes, I don't get interactions and I guess likes and views all the time on every platform. And the reason I wanted to bring this up is because I think it's important for us to realize something. I'm going to keep this up on the screen. Even though it's embarrassing, I'm going to keep it up on the screen. When you are somebody that is looking to succeed, I want to make this very clear. You have two choices, okay? You can be a coward, or you can be a leader. And I made a few videos this morning about some of the topics, but this is the point where I'm so glad I didn't have a dad. Yeah, I know, very random. So, like, when he said this to me, I thought to myself, damn, that sucks. And then I thought, damn, that's embarrassing. And then I thought, who the hell is this person talking to? And then I thought to myself, let me go ahead and clap back. And then I thought to myself, nah, because he's right. Some people don't understand why you hustle and grind without getting any results. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think that I was able to get products and was able to build stores without being cheered? Without getting the success, without getting praised? Let me let y'all know something real quick. When I grew up, okay? When I grew up, I was going to let this stay on the screen, but I do got to show y'all my face. When I grew up as a young adult, I didn't have a dad. I didn't have a dad to tell me how to treat a woman. I didn't have a dad to tell me how to play ball. I didn't have a dad to tell me how to deal with rejection. I didn't have a dad to tell me how to deal with love. I didn't have a dad to tell me how to be responsible. I didn't have any of that, right? I had to create all of these things based upon me looking at an image of somebody else. And I do know this month is Men's Mental Health Month, but I want to take a different angle than what I'm seeing on social media. I see a bunch of people going on a nice, soft approach of, yeah, bro, it's all gonna be all right. Fuck that, bro. Listen, let me tell you something real quick. When somebody say this to you, right, it should give you gratification, instant gratification, but also it should give you some type of sense of, bro, some people don't have what you have, which is resilience and understanding that it doesn't take someone's praise to make me motivated. And when you're not motivated by people's praise or people's acceptance, you become numb. And when you become numb, you stay focused. And the reason why I'm saying this is important, and I tie this into not having a dad, is because this. When I grew up, my mom told me I'll never forget. I was folding clothes. I was looking this way at my bed, right? And then the door over here. My mom come in and she like, Brandon. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. She like, you ain't never gonna graduate high school. I said, why you say that? She said, you ain't never gonna graduate. Your teacher just called me. She said you got an F on the test. She said you this, and that, and I'm just like, yep. And she's telling me all of this stuff, and I lied to you not. It hurt. One thing I will say, to all of my guys out there, people don't understand how bad their words hurt a man that doesn't show it, or a boy at that time that doesn't show it. So my mom told me I wasn't gonna be nothing. So let me ask you. I ain't gonna say a name because I don't want to throw you out there, but you already out there. Let me ask you this: have you ever slept under a car? Have you ever had any type of trauma in your life? Have you ever had any type of person leave you out to dry, betray you? Anybody do something bad to you? Let me ask you, did you quit? I hope the answer is no, but some people did. And some people do. When shit get hard, when times get rough, when people look at you and look down on you because you don't have the results that they expect you to have, some people lose respect for you, and that's how it is, right? But see, what I realized is my own mom didn't believe in me. So do you think that I care if random people don't? Hold on though. Some way say yes. And it used to be that way until you realize that when people don't support you, it doesn't matter because you have two options: to quit or keep going. But if you are only motivated by views, by likes, and by people telling you you're doing a good job, you're going to fail. Because you want to know when the success is actually done? The success is actually done when you're actually sitting there hustling and getting products, building connections, getting orders and packaging them, and making sure that you have your businesses in order when nobody is looking. When nobody looking. That's when you know that success is there, because see, here's the thing. A lot of people only will celebrate you when you get to the point they think that you are supposed to be at, or they think success looks like. Bro, success to me look like grinding my ass off in this office while everybody else live their life and party and do whatever they do, while I stay focused and I'm visualizing how I'm going to set up my family for success. That's what success look like for me. Success look like for me being able to look at my dashboard and seeing double-digit orders every single day. That's what success look like to me. Success look like me being able to have people selling me phones for 10 times less than what other people get them for. Success looks like people calling my phone and asking me for connections when just because they know that they can't get. Success to me looks like crying in this office because shit ain't going my way, and then wiping my tears, and then going on a live stream, or even just going to work and creating videos, turning this camera right here on when I feel like nobody is seeing me. That's what success is to me. Because so what I started to realize was no matter if things are going good or things are going bad, you got to keep going because nobody else is going to do it for you. So like, if the person that created the plane only was worried about creating a plane for people to accept them, he wouldn't have done it because nobody thought it was realistic, right? See, a lot of us, we don't start our businesses because we know other people won't support us. A lot of us actually don't start our businesses because we don't think that we can actually do it, because we only believe in ourselves as other people believe in us. We only believe in ourselves when other people believe in us. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what true love is. Let me tell you what true love is in my definition. True love in my definition is when you wake up and you see your kids and they believe in you no matter what you got going on, because all they really want to do is spend time. And I never realized that type of love until I had kids. And listen, I had kids a little bit too early. I'll be completely honest with you. But one thing I'll tell you, right, is that like when you start to see that the people that actually benefit from your success, Your children, the people that you actually have to provide for, still accept you no matter if you make money today or not. You start to realize that, listen, it ain't about who the fuck watches my videos. You want to know what's about? How many people I change the trajectory of their lives, or how many people are actually influenced by the products that I promote or the videos that I do make. See, I'm not worried about getting 10,000 views. I'm not worried about getting 2 likes. I'm really worried about the person that does resonate with my content and does work with me, if they're able to get a connection through me or with me, for them to be able to benefit so they can say that they made the right decision. That's what success looks like to me. So the reason I'm on this, right, is because if you are somebody out there, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are, right? Now or later, that's getting 5 views, 2 comments, and 1 save, or even less, or even more. Keep going. And I'm not here to tell you to keep going on a motivational shit. I'm not here to tell you to keep going like the shit is easy. This shit is hard. But I'm going to tell you something. If you are only as motivated as people send you praise and love, you're going to fail. My mother has never been to one of my stores. Fuck that. My family has never been to one of my phone stores. Never. Never. Now, I done gave them Apple Watches, Apple iPads, phones, all of this shit. Never have they ever been to any of my stores, bro. Facts. None of them. None of them. One of my stores was up the street from my dad's house, and I never knew it. One day I'm riding in Philly, and I'm thinking to myself, yo, I saw some girl walking, and some guy trying to talk to her, and the guy was harassing her, right? So I think to myself, damn, like, you know what? I want to go and call my mom and see if I got a sister. It was just a sporadic-ass thought, right? So I called my mom. I said, yo, mom, how do I get my dad's number? So she ended up giving me my dad's number, showed me how to look it up or whatever. I looked up his number. I called him. No answer. Then she was like, this is his address. Pull up on him. So, and this is a while ago, like years and years ago. So I'll go and pull up on him. And I look at the address. It's like 3 minutes from my store. I'm like, what the I'm like, what? Right? So I pull up at my dad's crib. I lie to you, I'm not 100% facts. I pull up at his house. I knock on the door. His brother comes, my uncle or whatever, right? He comes to the door. He like, oh, what's, I was like, hey, is such and such there? He's like, who are you? I said, I'm his son. He said, oh, yeah, he's asleep, but he here. Boy didn't even wake him up for me. But I was like, all right, cool. Can you let him know I popped up? Like, can you let him know, give me a call at whoop-de-whoop, right? I was mad excited. I'm like, I'm about to have a dad, right? So, boom. He called me. He do call me. So he called me. No. I call him. He don't call me. I call him. Because he never called me. I just call him again, right? He ends up picking up because I guess he wasn't asleep. So he called, he go ahead, he pick up. I'm like, hey, Dad, what's up? You got kids, you got grandkids, da-da-da. He like, oh, yeah, da-da-da. He talking, everything cool. Nice conversation. Then he's like, oh, I got to work in the morning, so I do got to get my rest. I got to go back to sleep. But good talking to you. I said, good talking to you. I said, listen, call me whenever you get a chance, man. Let's lock in. The next day I went to go call him. Motherfucker blocked me. Dead serious. So I go back to this. Don't ever try to put me in a box of needing gratification from people when I'm doing this motherfucking shit in real life. Understand this. Don't ever think that social media means anything to somebody that has it in real life. And I'm not saying that I'm just this big macho person. No, not at all. But I'm going to tell you something. I learned that if I could do it without having somebody that I saw other people have, and if I could do it without having people approve that were closest to, like my mother that is closest, bro, I don't need not one motherfucker to believe in me. I don't need not one view to make me feel good. Now, do views make me feel good? Yeah. Support make me feel good? Absolutely. Let me tell y'all something. Don't ever in your motherfucking life think that you need somebody to view your damn video for you to be somebody. Because see here, understand this. The biggest flex on anybody is that you didn't fucking quit. And when you get back up and when you actually reach that point, I guarantee you 1,000,000,000% they sit there and call your phone. Bro, you know how many scammers I know? People that scam and made way more money than me coming out of high school. Y'all know that feeling when you graduate high school, right? You graduate, you get out of high school and shit. You like, damn, I don't know what the hell I'm about to do. The first day out of high school, you wake up, you like, wait, what the hell am I doing? And then you jealous because you see all of your friends go out to college. Y'all know how that feel? Anybody know how that feel? Anybody know how that shit feel? It feels horrible. Horrible. Yeah, I agree. A lot of family don't support. Horrible, right? But let me tell you something. Watching these people go off and do their thing while you sit there and still try to figure your life out is lonely, depressing. I'm going to tell you something. It can do one or two things. It can make you desperate or make you hungry. It can make you desperate or make you hungry. Do you know how it feels? Which I'm sure you guys do. Understand this. I don't put petty shit in front. Like I don't have sorrow stories. Like everything I'm saying, I'm not sorry. I'm not hurt. I'm good. The reason I'm good is because I did my therapy. I've also sat there and realized that at the end of the day, what I cannot control, I can't control, nor should I. Because what I've been through made me. And what I had happen to me had to happen to me for me to be able to provide and do the things that I need to do. But let me tell you something. When you get the opportunity to either break or fold, right, and you don't do it, you might as well be proud of yourself rather than look at all of the things that tried to make you cave in. So I wanted to start this live on this type of time because I think that people got it fucked up. When you see Educated Hustler, you see Hustler Taught Me, I want you to realize that it's way more work being put in than anybody sees. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to continue to be the hardest working motherfucker that I know in my ecosystem. Not because the hard work gets results. I'm going to say that again. Not because the hard work gets results, because hard work does not get you success. It doesn't get you money. It doesn't get you results. Just because you work hard don't mean you're going to get shit. 9 times out of 10, I got friends right here. I got a guy that just texted me for $10 today, and this guy never, ever free. He working 24/7. He said, yo, bro, y'all think I'm camping? Nah, y'all think I'm lying. Hold up. Now, I'm not going to dox him, you feel me? I ain't going to dox him. But what did it say, y'all? What did it say? What did that say? It say, yo, bro, you got 10 on you. I'll give it back when I get paid. Now, why am I telling y'all this? Because every time we try to ball, every time we try to do something, he working it. It ain't nothing wrong with him. It ain't nothing wrong with him. But what I'm trying to say is, how can you work for somebody that tells you that they're going to pay you, but you don't got enough money to be able to be comfortable, and you have to ask people for money because they're not giving you enough? How come you can work that hard and still have to struggle? How many people work hard and live paycheck to paycheck to paycheck to paycheck? How many people work so hard, give everything they can, and still don't have nothing for themselves left over? Do they quit? That's like saying, yo, bro, why do you go to work and you still struggle? Why do you go to work and you still drive that car? I go to work so I can survive. But understand this, guys. It's not about the hard work. It's about the execution. And I have to be honest with y'all. I have not mastered the execution of social media. And I work hard every single day, 8 hours or more, to work on it. Not because of any instant satisfaction, but because I am obsessed with becoming better, whether people see it or not. That's how greatness is built. Greatness ain't built when you just do shit. And don't get it twisted. I could be here doing lives with girls and doing all of the questions on the street but see, here's the thing. Like, when I start to think about when I have those opportunities is this, right? Am I willing to get people to invest their time in me because I want to entertain them and become their monkey? I'm not a monkey. I don't have any shows. That's not what I do. I stay firm in my integrity. And I stay firm in what I know for a fact I put hours and years into. And that's hustling, reselling, phone flipping, and all of that. I want y'all to realize when y'all see this, when y'all watch me, y'all not watching somebody that specializes in reels and trying to tell you that you can make a PDF and get rich off of it. You're not watching somebody that's telling you to go ahead and go to Alibaba and get my vendor list so you guys can flip this and drop ship it. You ain't watching somebody that's telling you that this product right here is going to make you $1,000. You're not watching somebody that's going to sit there and sell you a dream, because see, here's the point. I was already sold a dream, and I understood that dream that I was sold was fake, and I'll be damned if I put that in somebody else's ear. So don't ever think that just because you ain't there yet that you won't get there. But also don't ever think just because you working your ass off that you going to get there either. Understand that it's always a point of consistency and making sure that what you're doing is putting you in the right situation to execute. Not saying you will execute. Sometimes you won't, and you got to tweak that motherfucker. Sometimes you ain't gonna get it right, and you gotta just angle that motherfucker a different way. Sometimes it just ain't gonna work, and you gotta hit that you gotta hit it a little bit more for that thing to crank up. Sometimes you just gotta realize, bro, I'm doing it wrong. Let me go back to the drawing board and let me study. Sometimes you gotta treat your life and you gotta treat your dream with the same belief you treat your breaks with. Then listen. I ain't the only one that went to that cheap ass mechanic to get my brakes fixed before. But when I pull out after paying that $90 for my brakes instead of paying $250, I still hit them brakes the same, bro. I still hit them the same. I still feel like they're gonna work. I believe in that. But see, I don't think about believing in the mechanic. I think about believing in the brakes. Why do I believe in the brakes? Because I think that they're gonna work because I'm told they will. So how do I believe in shit like that, but I don't believe in myself? A lot of y'all need to believe in yourself. Facts. This is facts. Facts. Everything I'm saying, facts. No information that I'm saying is anything but facts. You feel me? And I think that was really big for me to say, guys, because don't ever get this shit fucked up. I don't give a fuck if I got one person in my life, 3 people in my life, 8 people in my life. I'm going to act like I got 1 million. You want to know why? Because, see, I did shit in real life. Let me tell y'all something. Wake Up Now. I don't know if y'all know what that is. Wake Up Now is like one of the multi-level marketing companies, one of them triangle schemes. Not scams, schemes. But I had to start meetings literally just talking to myself. Hey, guys, thank you for joining Wake Up Now. My name is Brandon, and we're going to sign people up. I had to do that, right? And I had to act as if I was talking to people, and I had to treat that shit the same every single time. Just like when I go to ball, I got to shoot that motherfucker every single time the same exact way, and that motherfucker go in. Every single time, because I have to get muscle memory, and it's the same thing when it comes to this shit, bro. Treat this shit like you understand you destined for this. Treat this with repetition and understand that sometimes you ain't going to get nobody to approve of you. You ain't going to get people to approve of you. You ain't going to get people to tell you that you're doing a good job. Nah. And you don't need that. You don't need that. So I appreciate everybody that's tapping in today. I do. We're going to get into some reseller kit breakdowns right now. But I just wanted to say that because I do really hope that whoever is listening under my voice, whether it's now or later, you understand that you don't need them to tell you you're doing a good job. And all of my men out there, nobody's going to tell you you're doing a good job. Nobody. Nobody. And that's okay. Because as men, I'll say this, we have to do it because it's expected to be done. And that builds a beast. A beast. All right, I'm done with my rant. All right, so let's get into this. All right, so now we're going to break down a reseller's kit. Now, we're going to do a few things today. On the menu, we have reseller kit breakdown. We're going to hopefully do some phone offers as well. I got some people begging me to buy phones from them, and I'm thinking about it. But they rejected me the other day. They rejected me the other day. Now they on offer up talking about, hey, do you still want to buy it? Well, the price done changed now, sweetheart. Again, patience. Understand that you don't need them to accept you at first, especially when you're making phone offers. I don't make offers that don't make me money. You heard me? I don't make offers that don't make me money. I don't sell products that don't make me profit. I don't need to do none of that. If somebody don't see the value, guess what? Somebody else will next. That's it. Be confident in your approach. Be confident in your stance, and also understand that no matter what, if you are supply and demand, somebody will take it. All right. Now let's get to the resellers kit. If you guys don't know, I sell a resellers kit. This kit has 30 or 50 products in it. The kit costs $250 for 30 products that are trending. We find trending products using eBay automation, which is our service where we list, ship, and provide products for people, and we talk about 300 plus accounts, and we are able to see what's selling and what's not. We have some products that are selling, some products that drop off, but most importantly, guys, we help people every single month make bread, and we don't do this by mistake. We do this literally by having law of I wouldn't even say that. We do this by making sure that we are consistently looking at the metrics instead of looking at feelings. Because sometimes you might feel like a product is good. Sometimes you might be like, yo, I like that product. That shit work, bro. That shit work for me. But the next person or the next consumer might be like, that's crappy. I don't like it. I don't like the color. Right? So you got to stop thinking with your feelings when you are buying products to resell. Start thinking with it as a statistical approach so that you can make sure that you're maximizing your money. Money has no feelings. Money has no feelings. We don't buy things based upon what we like, or you're going to find yourself just how I was, broke. All right, so is this kit right for you? Now, this kit is something for you if you want to start reselling with no business license, okay? Tired of guessing which products sell fast, if you need inventory at a real wholesale price, and you want to make $50 to $500 a week flipping tech. You don't believe me? I got you. Just watch. You don't believe me? I got you. Just watch. This ain't no drop shipping. This ain't no bull. This ain't none of that. This is physical. This is physical. I gotta ship this one out. Now I would show that label, but it got the address on it. But I gotta ship this out. This physical. No fake stuff. No drop shipping. No China. No China. I had to get my products from China for a while. Now I don't. That has passed me. Now I don't, and now I help people not have to do it either. I don't do vendor list. I'm not here to sell you I'm not here to sell you to another person, and to that person. I'm not here to let you know that anybody can buy me. Nobody can buy me. Nobody could buy me. I'm the type of person, if you take me to the water, you teach me how to fish, I'm going to sell those fish. I'm not going to sit there and say, hey guys, I'm going to teach you how to fish. No, I'm going to go ahead and take you straight to that stream, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you, hey, I got these fish right here, and you are going to learn how to fish on your time. But I'm going to give you the same approach that I had to find out in a different way. When it comes to distributors, guys, I'm not giving none of my distributors away. Y'all gotta. I'm 100. I don't give none of my distributors away. Why? That's my value. I don't give none of my buyers away. Why? That's my value. Yeah, I'll show you something. Walmart tell you where they get their milk from? They tell you where they get their cheese from? Their butter from? No, why? Because they worked hard for them distributors. I worked hard for my distributors. I worked hard. But one thing I'll tell you is that I am so focused on becoming one of the best wholesalers that it's not even funny. I'm willing to lose sleep time, and I'm willing to put in the effort to make sure that I'm maximizing myself. All right? So, again, this 100% works, and it has been working. I've been doing this since 2023. Okay? Every kit comes packed with value. 30 to 50 products mixed with hot tech and accessories. The retail value, 300 plus. Your price is not going to be $155. They did the math by subtracting. It's going to be $250. The profit margin is going to be around 65%. And that is where we're going to be able to see profit trumps anything. And what I mean by that is people like to buy individual products. People like to buy clones and reps, but they don't really think about it in the long term, right? If you go ahead and let's just hypothetically say you buy some replicas. You're going to let the fact that you want to sell replicas to finesse a person so you can make fast money and not really think about your brand, but the brand is the real reason why you're making money. I'll give you a good example. Where you want to sell these products at, you want to sell them on eBay, Mercari, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, flea markets, and pop-up shops, phone stations, gas stations. And what I mean by phone stores and gas stations, I want to make this very clear. Gas stations, I ain't talking about going selling outside and it on bumps. No, I got people in real life that go to gas stations and say, hey, Mr. Gas Station owner, I'm a wholesaler. You want to test out any of these products? We want to get a display in your gas station so we can put these in your gas station and you can actually sell these and you can buy them wholesale from me. See, understand the difference, right? I teach people how to be bosses, now how to be clerks. Okay, let's get this understood first, right? What's a clerk? A clerk is somebody that waits for customers to come to them. I teach people how to be hustlers, people that go to the customers. We don't just sit on eBay and Mercari and say, oh my God, I'm waiting for a sale. The sales didn't come yet. Oh my God. Like, no, we don't do none of that, bro. We go out and get that money. Why do we go out and get that money? Because, see, if we wait for what people are going to give us, we ain't going to get shit. Because it's going to be so inconsistent. And sometimes you got to go and get it because you want to make sure that you can see what customers like, what consumers like things, the products that you're selling, what they don't like, where you are best at. Some people may really be good at flea markets. Some people may be good at pop-up shops. I know a guy right now that sells wholesale to a phone store, and he freaking sells the products outside of his basement. The phone store is on one of the biggest streets in his city, but this guy is shipping the products from his basement to that phone store, and they don't even know it. So yes, you want to sell those replicas and you want to try to make fast money. I get it. But please understand this. The replicas can't be sold on eBay. They can't be sold on Mercari, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, flea markets. They can't be sold there. They can't be sold in phone stores or gas stations because then they're going to get fined. Trust me, I learned the hard way. So understand this. Do good business. Doing good business is always going to put you in the right position. Trust me. Doing good business will always put you in the right position, and also it will help your brand. Now, why our kits outperform others. Okay? No EIN required, which means you don't need no LLC. Real reseller margins, new inventory monthly, personalized support, and easy to restock. Now, when we say new inventory monthly, this isn't a subscription, but guess what? Every time and every month you order a product box, you're going to get new products. Because we don't just put the same thing in every product box. And we're going to unbox one today. We're going to unbox a product box. But again, it's all about understanding, guys, that you need to get products. See, I turn all of this into something without social media. Yeah, that's me right there. Y'all see me? That's without social media. Because, see, I couldn't be on social media too much because I was fighting to be able to have a space and spot to live. You feel me? And this is before, social media became as big as it is now. Like back in 2014, bro, I was just trying to find my way. I was trying to get in where I fit in. And fitting in wasn't me trying to look cool. You got, like, I was told to stop wearing slides and joggers and shirts and start dressing more professional. I do want to do that one day. I'm not worried about none of that right now. Why? Because I'm so locked in, bro, it ain't even funny. I'm locked in to changing people's perspectives and also helping them and aiding them to get to where they want. Because I understand that the biggest thing that affected me when I was becoming a phone flipper and reseller was connections. I understand that the connection can take you really, really far. Really far. That's all I'm going to say in that one. Hustlers who already flipped these kits. So this is actually recent. I hit somebody up. And I basically hit them up because this person ordered, and it was an interesting order. This person ordered a few of the stuff off of hustlertaughtme.com, and then they ordered something on wesply.com. Now, if you guys order from me ever, you know that 9 times out of 10, every time you order off of hustlertaughtme.com, I'm like, yo, bro, if you want to call, hit me up. Let's set up a call, bro. Yo, bro, let's set up a call. Because everything you purchase from me comes with a connection. Why? Because, see, you might purchase a class or a course or a guide from me, but that doesn't necessarily mean that guide automatically fits in your life, right? There may be some things you're questioning or need help with. You got to come with a connection, right? And if you spend money and bet on yourself, well, I should not bet on you either. I used to hate that. I spend bread on trying to build, but then all I get is a motherfucking page or a PDF with literature on it. How the hell this finna change my life? I need a little bit more than that, right? I need a little bit more than that. I need something else. Because what is a PDF gonna do to me, bruh? Fuck, what the hell I'm gonna do with a PDF, right? No, I need actual guidance. You feel me? You feel me? Like, people love to create false expectations and try to act as if, hey guys, get the class today, and when you get the class, you guys will see exactly how to flip, okay, guys? Like, if you get my Phone Flipping Academy, you're going to make $1,000 a week. Bro, the Phone Flipping Academy has not been updated since 2020. Like, what are you talking about, bro? This Phone Flipping Academy that you pushing so hard has not been updated since 2020. Okay? It is 2025. You have nothing but iPhone XRs and 11s on your damn thing, and they not even selling them anymore. It's because people just want your bread. Let me paint it out to you, bruh. Man, this new generation is a generation of people understanding that bread is so easy to get if you just give people dreams. If I just paint a nice little dream for you, you feel me? If I give you a dream and I sell you some type of quick get rich scheme, you gonna go ahead and buy some shit. I'll take that $100 you done gave me, and I'll just skedaddle. I'll take that $100 and I'll go ahead and go and pay my internet bill. A lot of bills ain't $100 for me, but yeah, internet bill or some stuff, right? We don't do that. We gotta approach this shit smarter. Everything that you buy need to come with a connection. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Everybody hear me? Everything you buy need to come with a connection. That means you gotta be able to touch that person. Maybe not physically, but you gotta be able to hit them up. I'll tell y'all all my number. My number is 445-500-9600. Why do I tell y'all my number? Because I've realized that if you are somebody trying to hustle and you invest your time in me, why shouldn't I help you? Because one day I might need you. You know what I'm talking about? Not everybody a hustler, bro. I don't say I'm an educated hustler for no reason, right? I'm not an educated hustler because I sell drugs. I'm not an educated hustler because I'm a scammer. I'm an educated hustler because I understand how important it is to have connections. Connections are more valuable than money. I learned that real young. Because, see, if I can connect somebody with my connect, they'll pay me and my connect. My connect will then need me to keep getting that money. I'm now in power. If I don't have something and I need it, I understand I can't do it by myself. Connect. That's where all these connects come in. Connects are way more valuable than revenue. Because connects get you revenue. Understand that. If y'all ain't learned nothing from these videos, I want y'all to understand that. Connections are king. King. That's why I give people connections. So, hey, it's Brandon checking on you. How is the kit working for you? I said, kid, I was driving. Don't stop. Bruh, chill. Stop judging me. Stop. I was driving, you know what I mean, trying to do my thing. For me, relax. Pretty good. I only had it for like a week. Haven't so much, but I will keep you updated. Any updates? They ain't hit me up. Hey, bro, just checking in. If you need me, let me know. Now, I was trying to get this person to book a call with me because what I like to do is I like to see what people think and, hear them out and all that. But he ain't hit me. So then he hit me up. He said, it's selling well. Can we get on a call? Now, this is because you end up getting an email from me basically saying, hey, you need to call. So I sent him the link. Then me and him talked. He made a little bit of money, but 3 kits later, he sent me this. He wasn't really talkative. He was more so somebody that just, he do his own thing. And he was able to actually make bread. That's cool, right? That's cool. But hold on. Let me ask y'all something. $250. Now, I'm not trying to get y'all to buy shit or nothing. Excuse my language. Well, yeah, I'm not. But I do want people to invest in themselves. But hold on. $250. People spend it on shoes, food, girls, one night out, maybe a weekend, not one night. Because if you're spending $250 just going out in one day, you're out of pocket like a pistol in a robbery. But at the end of the day, turning money into more money is way more beneficial than just spending it. Let me tell y'all something. And this is no shot to nobody. Broke people stay broke. What do I mean by that, y'all? What do I mean by that? If you don't have the mindset of turning some of your money into more money, you're not going to be able to be that person that is able to stand and be free. Because you're always going to have to rely on somebody to replenish. Okay, they're going to have to replenish your funds, replenish your freedom, replenish your happiness, because you're so focused on getting that instant gratification, because there ain't no better instant gratification than buying something. But you got to know the difference. Okay, you got to know the difference between spending money to make money and spending money just to feel good. All right, so you get free shipping, extra 3 products, 10% off the next kit, access to the private reseller group, free digital guide or template. Now, this is for anybody that gets the kit today, all right, or tomorrow. This is what I'll do. Now, I went over and thought, like, what should I do, right? Like, well, when they was building this, I'm like, what should I do to help people, right? So, number one, you got to go to wesply.com, click on Resellers Kit, add to cart, and check out. We ship within 1 to 2 business days. All orders today and tomorrow come with 5 extra products. Now, we're going to unbox one that I actually have to ship out tomorrow so you guys can see it. But again, guys, it's very important for you guys to understand it ain't about the Resellers Kit. It's actually about you realizing that physical products are going to make you bread, no matter what, right? All right. You're 1 kit away from no excuses left. You don't need permission to start. And this is all, the marketing stuff. I don't care much about this. What I do want to talk about, though, okay? I don't care if you buy the kit or not. One thing I do want to say, and let me explain to you why. Not because the kit doesn't matter, but it's because I don't like persuading people to build themselves up or to actually invest in themselves, because if I'm persuading you to do something that's going to better you, it's not like you're necessarily wanting to get better in the first place. And that's just how I view it, right? Like, if I'm persuading you to go ahead and become a better person or build generational wealth, how bad did you want generational wealth in the first place? How bad did you want it in the first place, right? Like, you obviously didn't really want it, right? So let's go ahead and let's unbox this real quick, and then we're going to skedaddle up out of here. Well, we're going to move to the next thing. So this is a reseller's kit, and I got to make sure I keep all of these products together because I don't want to lose any and mess it up. But, so, where do I start? All right, so you'll get a box that's very similar to this, okay? And, not too heavy, not too big, pause, but it is definitely something that you're able to take out, go to a flea market, pop-up shop. You can sell online, Amazon, eBay, Facebook. We put products in here that will not get your accounts banned or taken down. All of these are generic products that you can resell. So the first thing that I'll talk about is this person is getting 2 magnetic chargers. So these are magnetic chargers. These chargers, they basically resemble the Apple ones, but again, they have no Apple logo. This is OEM though. So you'll see different quality products all over the internet. You want OEM because that's very close to the real thing, right? So then they have, well, I gotta put this a different way. They have the red Maxes right here, okay? Now, this is a new color we're pushing, the red Maxes. I'm excited because I know the Red Maxes are really, really nice. One thing I will say though, the black always sell better than any color because you don't want to really have products that are gender based. Like maybe a girl may only want red because it looks like it's pink, right? So what we did was we put a black one in there too. Now let's make this very clear. These right here will get you anywhere between $70 to $120, but you only want to start at start selling these at I start like $80, nothing high. You don't want to start selling these high because if you start selling high with no reviews, it's kind of pointless because when it goes on to when you start talking about OfferUp or you start talking about eBay, a lot of those platforms, the reason people don't actually make bread is because they're trying to sell products with no brand recognition, right? Like, I know that you guys don't think that it's important to have a brand sometimes, but it is actually. Because what you have to do, right? A lot of people, think about us on Amazon. I just did it today. I was looking for this phone mount. And when I was looking for the phone mount, it's a bunch of the same phone mounts on this Amazon thing, right? So I'm like, damn, I don't know which to choose. But I do know that some of them are different prices. And I'm like, okay, what's the next thing that I look at? Reviews. I look at the person with the reviews, and I try to just gauge which ones I'm going to do off of the reviews. Off the reviews, right? So it's the same thing, okay? You want to do it off of the reviews. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to put this down, guys, because this pulled my hair. Pause. Is this speaker is going to come in next, okay? So this speaker right here, you can sell this anywhere from $25 to $45. All right? Then they're getting 4 of these Apple Watch chargers. These Apple Watch chargers are Type-C. So the USB ones don't sell really well anymore, but these Type-C ones do, okay? So the Type-C ones are really good. Next, we have the AirPod Gen 2 clones. They don't have no Apple logo or anything like that, so they really sell good. Again, you want to take plastic off of all of these products, okay? The reason we put plastic on these products is so that we can hang them up in store. Okay, just to let you know. Because when we put the plastic on there, we can easily put the we could just staple these onto the plastic. That's why, just to let you know. Alright. So you're getting 4 of these, and each of these we sell for $60 to $80. So you're able to literally get your money back on the boxes immediately from selling these clones. Mind you, we're not just selling online, we're selling customer facing too. Alright. Next is going to be the MagSafe battery pack. This sells anywhere between $10 to $14. You can even sell it for $8 if you want. Again, another tip I would say is making sure that you are offering free shipping. Just bundle the shipping price, which is always, it's going to be around $5. Put that into the price that you charge the customer. Next is the 40-watt power adapter. So this is for like Androids, but the case is really, really nice. So there's certain details you want to look at for cases, right? So prime example, for cases like this, you can look and see the tape. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's tape right here, tape at the bottom. Those type of details will really get you, if you're promoting that you sell wholesale to business customers, which it's a whole nother lane for business customers. Then we got the iPhone 16 case, okay? Then we got a iPhone 15 Pro Max battery case. This sells really good as well. And then we got a 20-watt mAh power adapter with a detachable 3-in-1 cables. Okay? All of these things sell. So it's like, again, it's a no-brainer, but you also got to realize that products don't just sell themselves. And then you have 20. So we count this as 10 products, but it's really 20 cables. You bundle these, 4-piece, 6-piece, 12-piece. Bundle these things. This is a Type-C to Lightning cable bundle. And then they're getting a screen protector. But this is everything that they're getting in their resellers kit. Tomorrow I got to ship that out, and we're going to ship out the other ones. But I wanted to take one home to be able to show you guys what they look like. And it's important to make sure, guys, that when you are looking at like selling or getting some type of kit like this, Stop trying to do this stuff without a plan. What I recommend you do once you get a reseller's kit is go to Google Sheets and map out everything. So when I get inventory into the store, what I usually do is I have a certain spreadsheet that I am putting, okay, I have Apple, or I have the MagSafe clones. I'm going to sell them for $80 or whatever, right? I'll put $80 in writing. Now, if I sell it for less than that, then I know, okay, I sold it for X amount, and then next to that price, I'll put negative whatever I, went down. And it shows you how much you need to make up from what you gave a deal on, which then you can upsell on another product. So it's a bunch of different tips to make sure that you're making the necessary money, that you want to make or you should make. Okay, it's important. All right, so that's that, y'all. It's very simple. Trust me, you guys can easily get this stuff done. I'm gonna show you guys real quick how to get the reseller's kit. All right, here we go. We're gonna get this right here. You can go to wesply.com, and then when you go here, you just go to reseller's kit. Now, there is going to be an option for people to buy regular retail, so regular one product, but it's going to be a little bit more expensive than the wholesale pricing. But this is where you get your reseller's kit. Okay, it gives you all the information, and then it lets you know what products you're able to get for each box. Remember, it's a 30-piece option and a 50-piece option. You get reseller's kit, then it takes you here. And then you can choose the 30-piece or you can choose the 50-piece. The 50-piece is $320. Now, I want to break something down real quick. 30 pieces. So let's actually do the math on how much you're actually paying per product if you do the 30-piece for $250. So $250 divided by 30, I believe you're paying $8.33 for everything, or each product in there. So for those maxes, you're paying $8.33. If you look at the maxes right here, the maxes here are going to cost you a little bit more money if you were to buy them just by themselves. And see, that's the thing. Like, you want to be able to get a discount. This box gives you that, okay? And then you got the 50-piece, so that's $320. So $320 divided by 50. So $6.40 is what you're getting each product for. This is business. And you want to cut down on as much as you can for you to be able to maximize and make the most money. It's very important. I find that making money isn't difficult, but when you don't have value, which, if you don't have products, you don't necessarily have the value, because the value is in the product, then you're kind of stuck. Because if you're sitting there selling items that you got off of clearance at Walmart, the only problem with that would be, one, you can't replenish that. Two, if you are selling it from Walmart, what stops somebody else from being able to get the same exact product? It's a lot, right? Like, yes, people have the same products that I have, but they don't get it at the price point that I get it at, because I get so many on a large scale. So that's how that works, all right? So now what I want to do is, I think I'm going to save the Mercari listing, but I will do some offers real quick. So we'll switch on to some phone flipping real quick, because I think that is going to be important. So we're going to look, okay? I'm pulling up the offer up. We're going to do 10 offers, okay? Now I'm showing you guys exactly what I do. As a phone flipper, I want to do 10 offers every morning, 10 offers every night. Now, the reason is because this keeps me very much involved in offers, and also it gives me a chance to see new listings so that I can capitalize. Now, some of these listings I've already said something on. I believe this one is one, yeah. And some people have not responded. But as you guys see, sometimes people say, hello, are you still interested in buying this? And people will ask me, if I want the phone that they rejected me on when they realize they're not getting no offers. Let's see what this is. Yeah, this is a wholesale seller. He has 2 in stock, AT&T. So if I was to look at that, right, I could pull up my buyer's price list. So if you guys don't know, you can go to hustlertaughtme.com. Right, this is the website where I teach people how to get bread, how to hustle, and all that. You can go and buy a phone flipper buyer's price list with 50 buyers on a price list, and it shows you market value. Now, what I'm going to do for time's sake is look up the price list on my phone instead of just pulling it up right there. And let's see. Well, I just sold something on Mercari. The magnetic wireless power bank just sold on Mercari. Anyway, so let me pull up the price list real quick, guys. Should have had it pulled up already. All right, cool. So iPhone 16 Pro Max new, $256. AT&T is horrible though. So if it's new, we would get paid from a buyer $670, which that's why he is pricing at $700, because this person obviously already has a buyer and he knows that he probably gets paid like $640. We're gonna offer him, just to see what his temperature is, I can do $550, and I want to see if he's going to try to negotiate me up, because I don't want to come too high on an offer, and especially with a wholesale seller, you don't want to do that because they already have people that they get pricing from. So if you over offer, they're going to look at, oh well, he's giving a better price, let me bang with him. But we just don't want to waste our time. iPhone 12 unlocked. Yeah, iPhone 12 unlocked. I probably pay $100 for that. He was selling it for $450. I can do $100. See, guys, I just made the sale for. Oh, y'all can't even see it. I just made a sale for the magnetic battery pack, and this is like my 6th sale today. So again, it's like, bruh, I'm telling y'all right now, man, those kits, they sell, they make it easier as a reseller for you to be able to make bread. Mercari, I'm making anywhere between $800 to $1,500 every single month. Facts. So like, again, when I start talking about the resellers kit, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't talk about it because I want everybody to believe that they're gonna be great. Nah, you are only gonna be as great as crack down the middle. Where? But there's a small crack down the middle. On the back. You're only gonna be as great as you actually put your effort into it. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to put your effort. There's not a lot of new phones on here. I made offers on almost all of these, and that'll happen sometimes. Yeah, this person said he's good, but it's still listed. We still got a chance. This person is selling a 13 mini for $250, bruh. That's wild. It's not a lot of phones, y'all. I'm not going to cap. These phones is crap. Let's see. I should have made some banana pudding. Y'all like banana pudding? This right here. I think for a 14 Pro Max, I can do 300. I think you get paid $380 for these. AT&T is horrible. I can do 275. Probably do like we get like 380. But again, I don't want to come too high, pause. I want to make sure that I'm why do I keep saying pause? I've been watching this Diddy trial, and like now everything is just like embedded in my mind, so I keep saying pause because Diddy is a wild man. So excuse my immaturity. I don't even know what Bastrop, New Jersey is. I'm straight. I don't even know. They are in East Bubble. All right. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of new phones. And I don't want to. So, like, let's say you don't see a lot of phones. Don't make too many offers. Because what you want to do is you don't want to overextend and make too many offers to where you can't make any offers in the morning. Because most people are going to be active in the morning rather than 9:34 p.m. at night. They're not going to try to meet at that time, okay? It's very important. Very important. Okay? All right. Let me actually put that magnetic power bank back up on Mercari, because we probably going to sell 4 more tonight. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this keeps selling today. This. So go get this. If y'all haven't, go get that. Listen, bro. I'm just telling you, like, y'all. I mean, y'all don't want to believe me. Y'all have to believe me. I'm just telling y'all. It's money in this thing, you heard me? It's definitely money. Definitely money. And guys, no free shipping. They paying for shipping. I don't do free shipping on my car no more. Damn, this thing is sounding like hot cake, bro. Damn. So I don't do free shipping. I make people pay for their own shipping. All right, guys. So I am going to head out. It's been an hour. I'm glad that I was able to talk to you guys. I love you guys, man. Hopefully somebody was inspired by this video. Remember to go get your resellers kit right here at wesply.com. Go over here, the resellers kit, and go ahead and get your kit, bro. And when you get your kit, I'm putting 5 extra products in there. I'm going to put some clones in there for sure, but I'm going to make sure that you guys are eating, man. I'm going to make sure you eat and get your resellers kit. My main focus is, and you get an hour call, which means we can set up the listings together. So that's a really good deal. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. You know I love y'all like a fat kid love cake, right? And I really, 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 really want you guys to succeed. So remember what I said, bro. Don't let nobody dictate how you feel about yourself and the work that you're putting in. Because when this camera go off, I'm still going to be sitting here busting my ass to make sure that I'm putting myself in a better position tomorrow. You heard me? Every day I try to get better. And sometimes I fail. Sometimes I don't get better. Sometimes instead I detract. Sometimes I get distracted. Sometimes I just don't hit it on the right note. But that don't make me quit, bro. We're going to keep grinding. I love y'all. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Peace.